Tell me about the girls and the women who make these scarves.
The girls who made these are the most vulnerable, the most victimized girls, in fact, victims of domestic violence, victims of trafficking, victims generally.
With respect, you're 73, and yet I know that you yourself go out into the streets to rescue some of these women and girls. Can you just walk me through just a couple of the stories?
We have projects in source areas, which is the source, where the girls are most vulnerable in rural areas, where the traffickers operate, and they offer them jobs, they offer them marriage, they offer them all kinds of enticements, whereby they get naturally very, very attracted, being below the poverty line and being totally without any skills to earn an income or be independent. So they either get married, they run away with a young man who promises them marriage, or they are they're promised a job, and then the next thing they know, they're in red light areas.
There is a culture, it seems, in India, and it's made the headlines over the past couple of years, of violation of women. Do you think things are improving in any way for women and girls in India?
If you say, is it improving in any way, I will say yes, it is improving in many ways, but it is not in many more ways, because it's a social issue, it's an economic issue, it's a cultural issue, so it's too big a problem that girls are not seen as equals with men.
If you had to, and I know this can't be easy, but if you had to just pinpoint one example of one young girl or woman who you had found and rescued, who you had engaged with, and who has gone on to lead a fruitful life, who would it be? Can you just describe a story for me? This
girl who had been trafficked and re-trafficked. First, she was married off at the age of 13, and she had been in a dreadful exploitative situation, and then she was brought back. She ran away, actually. She came back to her stepmother and father, who said, "We can't keep you. It's very difficult for us." They were very poor. So she grabbed a job, and she was sold into the red light area this time. And she was determined to come back, though she had been battered into submission for 1 year. Then she managed to save up a little bit of money and ran away one day. And it's a red light area we work in fact. And then she landed up back to her parents, who said that the traffickers are after us. We can't keep you safe. So she went to the police, who brought her to our home. And she finished her education, her class 10. After such a trauma, I couldn't believe that she could concentrate on her studies, and she learned some skills, and she met this young man, lovely young man, married him, and she has a baby who is around 3 years old now, and she's full of spunk. And I have so many other such cases that I keep happy. There's so many. I mean, I can write a huge book on the number of happy stories that we have.